Thanks for tuning in this week. We have tiny homes, we have scobies, we have phone conversations with friends to determine the Berenst Bears controversy. Ronnie Kwan steps out and we talk about our penis adjusting rating system. Thank you, and have a great podcast, guys. All right.
Why didn't it work?
I think it just my disc got full again and then it shut off because it had nowhere to store it. But yeah, I was saying you lose that baby, your explanation's gonna be you did one dog, downward dog too many and just lost. Lost that baby.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Baby prank 2016.
You'll be that girl on that plane that tweeted something about Africa and AIDS, and then when she got off her flight, she had so much hate.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, this one British girl or whatever, she tweeted something about she was heading to Africa, and then before she took off on the flight, she tweeted something about, "Oh, I'm going to Africa. I hope I won't get AIDS. Just kidding, I'm white." And then she shut off her phone, and then they took off, and then she got off the plane, and everyone just ripped her apart.
Oh my god.
I got up by something, and then everyone just was freaking out.
That's super racist.
Yeah.
Oh my
well, especially when we have no context as to who this girl is, and if she can even tell a joke like that. Because some people, it just depends on who's telling the joke, right?
That's true. I guess people just decided that she couldn't tell this joke.
No. I don't think, yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's Louis C.K.
I know.
You can tell any joke, right?
Did you, do you watch Portlandia?
I've seen the first season.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped watching because a lot of it just seemed to repeat itself.
It changes throughout the seasons of the feel of it and how they shoot it and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, but the latest season, Louis C.K. was on it.
Was he good?
Yeah, it was about him coming to town and putting on a show, but then he canceled it last minute and then said it was a family emergency, and then they found him at a cafe and he was just use that as an excuse to get out of it.
I don't think I've ever seen him in anything that made me laugh, but I've never seen his stand-up either.
I just I like his vibe or whatever, and he's got that kind of Larry David vibe comedy to him.
I think I find that I like watching things that has race-based jokes.
Race.
So Larry David still appeals to me because he jokes about being Jewish all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember, or maybe feminist related jokes that appeals to me too.
Yeah.
So I a lot of female comedians are appealing to me. But with a lot of white guys who are comedians, I just don't get it.
Well, me too. I don't get a lot of the younger white comedians, white male comedians, because what group are you?
And younger white males?
Yeah, nobody.
You should be able to identify with that because that's you.
But I don't at all. If I was gonna pick, if I had to pick a gender of comedians that I would listen to for the rest of my life, it would be female for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. But out of anyone, yeah, someone with some sort of that has had some sort of, I don't know, not struggle, but something different that separates them from people, I don't know, and just white guys just what do they talk about? I don't care.
I don't know, like, buying their truck or, you know, not having enough plaid shirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Totally.
that what they talk about? Or I don't know, like having to go shopping at the mall is like too stressful.
What's the deal with mom?
I just want to go in and out, get
Yeah.
what I want, and then I leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, you know what would be hilarious? Is if someone
What?
like you, like, like prepared a stand-up routine that was like based on like what a white male would say.
Well, I just did it.
Yeah. But like I want to see 45 more minutes of that.
Hmm. We can work on that. We
Yeah.
can work on that.
That's what we should do for one podcast. We should prepare jokes like you were saying with one of those challenges is like write a joke a day. We should prepare jokes for a podcast.
Oh. Well, I can just keep going on my white man stand-up
Yeah.
bit.
You're gonna have to like get some, I don't know, like a baggy shirt and then like just like fidget around or something.
Fidget around. Let me scratch my balls right now.
Yeah, like oh.
Allow me to adjust my penis because it's so large. I don't
Oh,
know. It's my mom's birthday next week.
oh,
So I gave her a combined gift that was like supposed to encompass Mother's Day and her birthday
yeah,
because money.
yeah,
Um, and I was just talking about how much I hated tandem kayaking with Matt earlier because it's so pointless. The two people are never in sync and you can never go where you need to go.
it is
But
awful.
I got my mom a tandem kayaking Groupon, but with the intention of me doing all the work.
Oh, so you're like intending to go with her and not just like go with dad.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Yeah,
I think she would enjoy it because she's kind of afraid of water, and she doesn't do very many adventure-y things, and she would appreciate it.
yeah, definitely, because she'll remember that forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And also, there was a 20% off sale on Groupon.
nice. Where is it? Deep Cove or
Kits.
yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we could go for like a nice lunch afterwards or before, whatever.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good present. Like anytime you can have some sort of experience with someone as a present, that's the best thing.
I think so. I
Oh
think
yeah.
we
Like
should.
nobody's gonna remember some physical thing. Like unless
Although, no, my mom is a very physical thing kind of lady.
yeah,
So usually when I go on vacation, I get her like earrings or something.
yeah.
So here's your physical thing for my trip.
Yeah. You go.
Here you go. Apparently, for a few trips, I got hot sauce from the countries, and nobody in the family likes the hot sauce I buy. So
No.
never again.
Do
Never
they bring it up all the time? Like, oh, remember that hot sauce brawny, brawny?
You just think I'm brawny because I did that white man stand up
Yeah.
5 seconds
Oh my
ago,
god, that's
right?
what your name should be. Bonnie,
Brawny.
Brawny, Quan.
Super brawny.
Or just
I
Brawny.
can't be brawny Quan. I need like a Smith or a Johnson. Maybe Johnson?
No, that's what's so hilarious about it is like the like difference between it. It's like Brawny Quan.
Yes, I transformed from Bonnie Quan to Brawny
Yeah.
Quan.
Oh my god, that would be a perfect kind of routine. It's like throughout the show you just slowly transform from like an Asian woman to a white man.
Nobody even understands the struggles of being an Asian woman in this country.
And oh.
Oh, I get whatever I want. I get laid every day.
I like white bread. I like mustard.
You know what I'm good at? Grilling.
I grill
Grilling a steak.
with my white bread and mustard.
Mustard? Are you crazy?
That's too spicy.
Hmm.
What did I do besides testing? Testing. Yeah, that's all I did. Woke up.
Have you got to? What about your courthouse job? Have you been doing that?
I had one day I worked, and then I booked off the rest to take the exams and like prepare kind of thing. So
Yeah.
going back tomorrow to the fucking nut house again. Getting really tired of that because like you go in there, you hear about these people's problems and like how they're all on drugs and schizophrenia and blah blah blah, and then fluorescent lights, and I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. But hopefully I'll get some like inside the gigs this week.
But I thought that you didn't do that all the time before. Why are you doing that all the time now?
I think they just got like a shitload more of like contracts with them, or like, you know, because they were struggling for business in like the corporate community, and then now they took on a bunch of cases like like regarding personal injury and like all that kind of like slip and fall bullshit. And then
Yeah.
also this like CCB like mental or like consent capacity hearings, and it's just like it's annoying. But the exciting thing is, like, now that I've done these exams, like, I feel like I can move on and apply the shit everywhere and be excited about the future again.
Ooh, where are you gonna apply?
Every fucking where.
Really?
I'm gonna do some research tomorrow about, like, all my options and, like, go far into the rabbit hole of, like, seeing what's that? What corporate world? You want a
What's
piece?
that? Like, hi. You
Hey,
can like give them this emoji, the hand.
prayer.
I worship you. Another reason why you should check out the Girlfriend Experience is because she's a law student who was struggling to make ends meet.
Yeah,
And so you might connect with that.
I don't know.
You don't think you could be a high-end escort?
Maybe.
I think people would pay top dollar for you.
If someone made it easy for me, sure, why not? Someone knocked on my door right now and they're like, here's $5,000 just to like calm your nerves, and then like also there's like $20,000 later. And I'll be like, okay, I'll see you there. With my white bread and my mustard.
Allow me to adjust my penis again.
And my big dick. Oh. Happy Mother's Day.
Thanks, Mom, for the big.
Oh my god.
Oh! Have you seen the latest episode of Broad City, or
No,
like the
one
finale of it?
saving it for like a good time after these exams, and like I might watch it tonight. Who knows? Or might.
Oh, you have to watch it. I watched it yesterday already. We have to
Well, you
talk
can't
about
talk.
it because we're talking about penises right now, and that comes up, and
Yeah.
it's like this is really important that we discuss this.
Okay, all I want to know from that episode, I don't want any other spoilers, but I want like, do you think the next season of Broad City is going to be partially or all based on their trip to Israel, or is that not a possibility based on the episode?
Do you really want me to tell you?
Okay, maybe not, because like if you have to prep,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like a pretty big part of the episode.
yeah, don't tell me.
So I want to leave it up in the air for you at this point. It's only one episode. You have to watch it, and then we have to discuss it because there's some pretty interesting stuff.
Okay, so next week's podcast is going to be on that episode.
Yes, basically.
Okay, cool. Because I think one topic is more than enough per podcast, because we can we just go off on tangents anyway, so.
Yeah, we can dive super deep into this.
Yeah. Let's analyze the shit out of it.
Okay, great. What they wear.
Yeah.
Their hair. The guest stars. What we were doing while we watched it.
Yeah, everything.
What we weren't doing. Our hopes and dreams.
Who were we doing?
Oh. That's so many people all at once.
I know, I can't even remember. And it didn't even happen yet.
Well, everyone will want to know who you're going to do it with.
Yeah.
Anything planned for this week?
Nothing planned. I want to get out a bit, and I think it's going to be nice weather because it's been pretty nice so far. So get out a bit, work. I don't know.
Wait, do we like a part on this side of my head, or do we like it on the usual side?
Where's your thing? Your nubbin or whatever it's called.
I don't know. Where is it?
Maybe it looks on your left side.
It's hard to tell when you have long hair.
Yeah.
I understood everything she said there.
Because I usually did it this way. This way or whatever.
I can do the middle part again.
I'll do the middle part.
Oh my god. Everybody looks bad with the middle part.
I know, look at me. Hey!
You look...
Look at how dumb I look.
You look like a Mormon.
Is everyone okay
here? Maybe my stand-up bit should be white guy Mormon.
Yeah.
I have so many wives.
Look at this. Hi.
Oh my god, it's so creepy.
So gross. But yeah, I always was parting from this side, towards there, and then the guy was like, "Oh, your thing's here. It's just gonna be easier to go on that side." And I was like, "I don't care."
Just do it for me.
Yeah, just please shut up.
Yeah, I think so. One time the hairdresser said mine was on this side too. So
Yeah.
I could do my hair this way.
Sometimes you just wake up and then just do it the other side, and it's everything's okay.
Yeah, it's still the same person.
Yeah.
Unless I transform into a different person.
Yes.
Like Brawny Kwan.
Don't bring Brawny Kwan out.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Imagine that's all you did was my name's Bonnie Kwan, and now I'm gonna show you guys Brawny Kwan. And everyone's like, what? Whoa.
Well, it's more this is Bonnie Kwan, and now I'm gonna transform into a pedophile.
A pedophile. I love that Nicolas Cage meme drawing thing that one. No, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Kombucha. I still have some kombucha in my fridge in my apartment, so we can definitely do that next week.
I'm gonna grab
Then
somewhere, or maybe if I'm like in a YouTube or internet hole, I'll research how to make kombucha.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do that too. Maybe I should do that.
I think you might need a kit because it probably has a bunch of like random little things.
No, no, you need like a scoby, and you can make that with just like tea and stuff.
Oh,
You don't need a kit. There's no kit required.
uh,
Trust.
ooh.
Do you trust me? Do you?
What did you say? A what? You need a what?
A scoby. Scoby.
What is that?
Something like
Oh,
it's like a bacterial culture thing.
okay. It came up here. Scobies are living and thriving colonies of bacteria. And unfortunately,
Thriving.
you pick one up at the grocery store.
Ah.
Oh, you can grow your own.
Yeah.
Once you have a SCOBY, the process of making kombucha is very easy. Yeah, it looks relatively simple. Like, all you need is brewed tea and then, like, SCOBY, little cheesecloth or coffee filter, and then a jar.
Yeah, it's totally doable. Do you want to start making one?
Yeah. Is it, like, you just leave it there for a couple days or something?
I think you can leave it for like a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah. It says let sit to
Long.
ferment for around 7 days, though the length of time may vary depending on your temperature. Yeah, so probably
Yeah.
a week to a couple weeks. I think like if you like fucked up and like tried in making your SCOBY, like
Yeah.
something wrong, you'd probably kill yourself.
Think?
Yeah, like imagine you made some bacteria that just like fuck you right up and then like die. That'd actually be like a funny story. If I die from making my SCOBY, just make my eulogy like really hilarious.
He died saving a child from a burning house in Fort McMurray.
Is that too soon? Too soon? No. Don't you hate websites where it's like, you look up how to do something, like cooking websites or whatever, and then they have like 5 paragraphs before anything starts, and they're like, when you're on the go, it has to do that, and they have this whole spiel before they get to the fucking point.
Yeah, it might if they're really popular websites, they might do that so you look for ads first.
Yeah, probably. But it's all unnecessary bullshit that they're talking about.
Yeah. People. People and their monetizing ways.
Oh, so what I was describing earlier, I think that's how you make this SCOBY.
Yeah.
Oh. But like, how do you get unflavored kombucha?
Just get it at the store.
What is it? Is it a powder?
No, I think you just get it in a bottle. Although I don't know if I've ever seen it. I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll look at it later.
What the website tell me.
Everything's just blowing my mind right now.
Yeah.
It's blowing up. Can't take it.
Blowing up. Gonna go hiking tomorrow with Matt, probably. And then more job hunting. And then hang out with my mom.
Yeah.
And then
Go to our YouTube channel to see our impressions of memes right here. Okay, bye.
my friend got a hammock.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna tie it somewhere in a park and just hang out. It's a double-sized hammock, so we're gonna hang out together.
Nice.
Oh shoot, I forgot to watch Game of Thrones today.
Oh yeah, Sunday. I need to watch that with somebody because I can't get into it.
Oh, have you watched any of it?
I tried to watch the first season, like 3, 4 episodes, and I was like, I can't.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy.
I tried, like, started watching it in, like, the summer months, and it was like, yeah, I couldn't do it because it was, like, all wintry stuff going on, and I'm like, this isn't jiving with what my reality is.
These people attack these I guess like two guys attacked these three people that were eating dinner tonight in Yaletown and yelled racial slurs at them.
What?
I guess people are just racist.
Who are they? Like those crackheads that like those old white crackheads that are just like racist because they're like on welfare and like that's all they have time to do.
I don't know, but I'm starting to feel kind of uneasy about living in Vancouver just from like all of the articles that I read, like definitely on a weekly basis, but sometimes it feels like it's every day where it talks about, you know, Chinese foreign buyers buying up all the condos and homes, driving up all the real estate prices, and it's just like I don't feel safe.
Yeah. I think that's a like really over-reported thing in Vancouver. It's like, yeah, that like they do that all the time on like global news and everything. It's like all about that. And it's like there are other things going on. Like, come on, do your job and report on it.
Yeah, and I don't know, I feel really uneasy about it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not it's not my fault.
Yeah.
But I could see how like some people might get really angry about it.
But have there been other like incidents like this lately?
Somebody called me a racial slur on the street side like a couple weeks ago, but he was like a crazy downtown east side guy.
Oh, okay. But still, like that's jarring to have that experience.
Yeah, it's like I didn't do anything. I was just walking.
Yeah, that's like when I was walking with Nikki once. Like even
Yeah.
secondhand, it's like so disturbing because like this crazy like I don't know drug addict lady. She was like just like ran in front of us, and then she called Nikki a sand N word.
Is that a thing? I've never
Yeah,
heard of that before.
I know, me neither. And then we were both just like, what the fuck?
Had she ever heard of that before?
Yeah. But like
Oh,
the lesser version, I think people say is like sand monkey, which is like
that's terrible.
yeah, and it's like what the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know. It's like, I know they probably have a mental illness, but I still don't like to be attacked like that.
Yeah,
And reading some of the comments in those articles about, real estate prices and whatnot is just like, there's so much racism and hate.
yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, I feel really uncomfortable.
Like who writes those articles? Like someone should be writing an article about who's writing that article and what they're like spreading this like, fear around with like
But like, a lot of it is true, right?
yeah. But it's
And
like but can you like read between the lines in those like articles and see like some casual racism that probably comes through?
maybe, I think just the frequency of these articles
Yeah.
is just like makes a lot of people think, enough is enough.
That's
You
insane.
know, if it happened once in a while that this is reported and they have like new data and whatever, then that's fine. But it's like I feel like I'm reading this every day,
But isn't
and
that
it's just like, oh my God,
that's like a
I can't afford to buy a house either.
that's a central characteristic of like propaganda, isn't it? Is like there's no new information. They're just pumping all this old information out constantly to people. Like, why is that being done? It's like you said, there's not like new like facts and figures that they're reporting on and all this kind of stuff, or like something changed. They're just like pumping out the same old shit, and that's like part of propaganda.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it gonna result in a race war? Like,
Yeah.
because I don't think I could fight,
How-
and I don't want to. I just want to live on a farm somewhere,
Yeah.
or I just want a tiny home that I can tow.
Yeah. I just want a tiny home. And then people will be complaining that everyone's buying up all the tiny homes, and then like,
I know you can't win. You
yeah,
can't win.
you know,
But when I was watching the tiny homes marathon this afternoon, I was looking at tiny homes in BC, and of the two places that make them, one of them was in Nelson, And those people who built the tiny house that I lived in
Yeah. Oh, cool.
owned that business. And I'm like, oh my God.
Whoa.
I'm the coolest person in the world.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I like when TV kind of like crosses over into real life and you're like, wow, cool.
I know. Let's just like talk more about being a white male, you know?
Yeah.
Those darn Chinese people. They're buying up all the condos and all the detached homes, driving up the housing prices.
Like that person's got like way more problems than like being able to like realistically afford a condo in Vancouver. Like, come on. I just hate how people can't think critically or refuse to think critically about like media. You know, like they just consume all these articles and blah 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 like it's gospel, you know, and then like nobody thinks critically. It's like, oh, has that affected me? Like, where is this coming from? Like, have I ever experienced it? Like, who can I ask? What other sources can I look at? Like, nobody asks that. It's like they read a little article in, you know, one of those dumb subway or like Metro or SkyTrain. That's what it SkyTrain magazine things or whatever. And then it's like,
the tube.
yeah, that talks about something, and it's like, oh, big deal. Like that's all the news I hear in Vancouver is that, or like the public transportation being like hyped up in prices. That's it.
Yeah, it's like there's no crime.
Yeah, I know. Focus on the
Like, calm down, people.
Yeah, all I want is a tiny house and some scoby, and I'm set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, will your tiny home have enough storage to house all the kombucha you'll be making?
No, I'll buy 2 tiny homes and one will just be to store my kombucha. And then
you can sell all your kombucha.
Yeah.
And then it'll pay off the tiny home.
Yeah, totally. And then I like need a 3rd tiny home just like for the bathroom because like drinking all that kombucha and all those bacteria, healthy bacteria, I'll be on the toilet 24 hours a day. But it'll be nice. It'll be a nice toilet experience.
Yeah, I didn't like the compost toilet experience. It's not recommended.
No. Well, it's like no matter what, you're going to smell something in some form. If it's like downgraded a couple notches, whatever, but you're still going to smell something. It's still going to be there. Like you'll be sleeping and then you'll be like thinking about this like shit just like moments away from you.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, when we were using it, I just remember seeing the flakes and looking at the compost toilet, and it's like, that's not my poop. We know whose poop it was.
Yeah. Then everyone just gets like a really deep inside look of like everyone that is uses it. It's like
It's a
way
very,
too intimate.
very deep. Like the deepest possible.
I definitely need like some running plumbing going on.
It kind of cut out. I missed your oh my god. No.
It'll forever be lost. It's in the Berenstein or Berenstein dimension now.
Like the Berenstein Bears?
Yeah. You heard about that conspiracy theory?
Mm-mm.
The books. Like everyone, a lot of people remember it as Berenstein Bears, right? But like all the books and stuff and all the everything documented now is Berenstain. It's spelled Stain. Berenstain Bears.
No, it's EIN.
No, everything you see ever is Berenstain. And one theory is that like there like something happened in like the dimension where it was Berenstein and it changed, but the only evidence of it is that we all remember it as Berenstein, right? And that's everything.
Why?
I have no idea. Like there's a bunch of theories online and stuff like that, but like the like explanation for it is like they call it like the Mandela effect or Schrodinger's nostalgia, where it's like a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying and seeing his funeral and on like the news and stuff and everything, but then he's alive, like, or he's dead now, but like he was alive after that for several years, but they remember him dying, and like things like that happen regularly in life.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of mind blowing, but at the same time, it's like maybe it was an A, but like if Berenstein, sure, like I have no fucking idea. Because I remember it clearly as Berenstein Bears, Berenstein Bears, Berenstein Bears. But then it could be like, oh, it's Berenstein, and then you know how just people say things. It's like Berenstein, Berenstein, Berenstein. That becomes Berenstein, Berenstein Bears. You
I
know?
feel like I need to ask someone on the phone right away
Yeah.
what this is.
Well, it's like you gotta like look in your basement or something and try to find a Berenstein book, and then it's gonna be an A, and you're just gonna be like, obviously it's an A because like something happened in the past and changed all the books and everything. What?
That's crazy. Oh
No.
my god. Should I try to call a friend? I'll see if Lauren's home.
Yeah, do it. Because like
Uh,
that's I I kind of think it was Berenstain, but like people were just saying it Berenstein Bears because it's like it's that way too. Like if I saw AIN like Berenstain, I would just like Berenstein because that's like a last name kind of thing, right?
yeah.
But nobody's really researched it further, I don't think, and like contacted the authors, all this kind of stuff. But who knows? Maybe they're the travelers that like fucked everything up.
Oh, I don't think she's home. It's not receiving.
Does
Should I
not
call Matt? I think he's home.
ask him about Berenstein and then tell him that.
No, I can't. I can't text him Berenstein, right? So I just said, "Are you home right now? I'm on the phone with Mark, and I have a question to ask a friend."
No, you should text him Berenstein, but like instead of the where the A or the E is, just put a hashtag because like that's what people have been like doing. There's like T-shirts with that on it. I like thinking about conspiracy theories. It's like, what if that's true? Like, what if time, like little blips like that do happen, and then things just change? You know?
This is so random.
I'm sure you
This
know.
is important.
Like,
Can you hear it?
yeah, I think.
Hey, what's up, Bonnie?
Hey, Matt, it's Bonnie.
How's it going?
Good. So I have Mark on the line.
Hello.
Hey,
And
how are you, Mark?
Good. How are you?
Hey, good, man.
Very good.
so we have a question for you.
All right, go for it.
Do you remember the Berenstein Bears?
Okay. Wait, hold up. Is this possibly about that weird, like, Bernstein bear, like, thing there is on the internet? Do you guys know what I mean?
Oh, you're too aware. You know too much about these things.
Yeah, so what was it? It was some, like, time warp wherein the Bernstein Bears started being called the Berenstein Bears. Am I right about this?
Yeah, it's like everyone remembers it as Berenstein, but something happened where it changed the Berenstain in like the time warp or whatever, and we're in another dimension. But all the evidence is that everyone remembers it as Berenstein, and that's all the evidence we'll ever have.
Yeah.
What do you remember it as?
I remember it as, like, I used to call it Bernstein.
Oh, you're missing it.
Whoa, you're in another fucking dimension then. Everyone.
That's it. I'm all on my own here. But I used to say Bernstein, and I don't know. Yeah. So I didn't totally get it, but I felt what everyone was going through.
No, it was.
Were you guys both like recognize it as like Bernstein or?
Yeah,
I'm
I
kind of,
remember that as Berenstein with an E as well.
yeah, I kind of remember it as Berenstein.
Either of you guys remember like your favorite book?
Which favorite Berenst?
Any plot line whatsoever from Berenstein Bears?
The one that I always remember is when the little sister gets a case of the gimmies at the store.
Yes, she does.
I mean, I definitely get the case of the gimmies when I'm at the
We all
store.
do at one point.
My favorite was like the one where they had to like clean up their room and they organized everything so well. I was just so satisfied as a kid. That's it.
I don't remember like any of the plot lines, but I remember there was this one like Bernstein bear about their age, maybe a year older, but she was like kind of punk rock and she had an earring, and then it also had something to do with like a watermelon patch. Like, like my own inspiration.
What is this? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have much for retention with the books.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to call someone else.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
This is
I was
important.
really helpful.
This is important.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
Well, you
much
guys have a good one.
for weighing
Okay,
it.
talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Should we try Ryan?
Yeah. That was like a seamless phone interview.
I know.
Yeah.
This is exactly like the Bone Zone. They call people all the time.
Oh, this is a fun part of the show. Oh my god.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Ryan Chung. Please leave your name and number and I'll come back to you. Thank you.
Hey Ryan, it's Bonnie.
Hey, it's Mark.
You missed our phone call.
Next time we'll call you and you're going to be on the podcast. And we're talking about the Berenstein or Berenstain Bears. Let us know what you think. And then we'll, get back to you.
Okay, bye. Who else could I call? I can't believe Lauren's not home. Ugh, she would have been like the perfect one.
Would she know all about this?
Actually, should I try Vivian? Are you about to fall asleep?
No, I'm good.
She's not answering. I guess I'll just have to call her. This is important.
I've always wanted that to happen to me, to I don't know, fall down a hole somewhere and then be transported to another dimension.
I need to read more about this. This is insane. I really swear it said E. Why did everyone remember it as an E though?
I think it's just like how you shape your views and your memories are shaped by what what you want it to be, kind of thing. But I have no idea, because really a part of me is no, really it was Berenstein. Just the logic of it, how could somebody or how could everyone be pronouncing it as Berenstein when it's spelled Berenstain? And especially when you're a kid, you're they talked about this really well on the Jenna and Julian podcast, but saying that how could everyone, when they're a kid especially, paying attention to how things are spelled and how things are pronounced and all that kind of stuff, how could they be saying Berenstein? When it's
I said Berenstein Bears.
Yeah, but it's
it doesn't even seem like it's the correct pronunciation. If it was German, it would be Bernstein.
Yeah. Well, also but then when people are saying that, something triggers in my mind, and I think some sort of explanation was given like that. I remember something like that, someone's being oh, Berenstain, but it's Berenstein, Berenstein, I don't. It's just how people say things, clothes and clothes, it's the same sort of little verbal slip.
She says she has 5 minutes, but my phone is just turning on right now. Are we gonna make it? Pee 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 pee. Come on, phone.
This is funny. Criticism, the Wikipedia section of Berenstain Bears. Critics of the series have called it syrupy, unsatisfying, infuriatingly formulaic, hokey, abominable, and a little more than actors dressed up as children's stories. Whoa. Like, that's pretty scathing.
Yeah, it's like, are current children's books that much better? Okay, now here we go. We have Vivian. Or we're calling Vivian.
Hello?
Hi, Vivian. It's Bonnie, and we have Mark here.
Hey, Vivian.
Hi.
So quick question: do you remember the Berenstein Bears?
Sure.
How did you spell Berenstein?
Seriously?
Seriously.
Berenstein?
More evidence, more proof.
More evidence. Now, is this because I just said Berenstein and I didn't say Berenstain? Or do you remember it being Berenstein?
I remember the spelling of it.
Really?
Mark, why don't you tell her quickly?
Okay, well, quickly, like, Berenstein Bears, everyone remembers it as Berenstein with an E, right? But every kind of thing and every book that everyone sees now is spelt with an A. So, like, Berenstain Bears, like, S-E-A-I-N. Yeah, and that's a conspiracy of, like, people, we all remember it, and and that's the only evidence of some sort of, like, shift in time to another dimension, and that's a conspiracy theory. What do you think about that?
Maybe we assume that there's a Jewess.
I didn't even know what Jewish people were.
That was, like, the best comment ever. No one was thinking about whether they were Jewish.
Like, a surname that I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think there were any Jewish people in my elementary school in North Van.
So, really, it's not like a...
That can't be possible.
Really?
So really, it's not like a time dimension thing. It's more of like a understanding Jewish people's conspiracy theory.
I think it's a time dimension.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's about
Thanks.
all.
Yeah. Thanks so much for answering.
Yes, thank you, Vic.
No worries.
Yeah. Until next time, Kay. Okay. Bye.
You know, the more I'm seeing Berenstain with an A, the more I'm thinking that it's with an A. And like, part of me is thinking like, oh no, like, my childhood memories being erased from my mind, help me, you know? Like some time gremlin is coming to erase my past memories because it's evidence of some, like, dementia.
Yeah, definitely a lot of that. It's definitely an E.
You know, this is a serious issue that we all have to, like, come to terms with, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. And also, like, where damn Jewish people at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this leads into our next podcast about Jewish people very next.
Yeah. Oh my god.
With our review of Broad City's season finale.
So, tune in next week, you motherfuckers.
I think we need to have a rating system, like, I don't know, number of penis adjustments or something.
What, like, rate our own podcast, or what are we rating?
Rating TV shows or movies.
Okay. Okay, this is what, for next week, we'll both come up with, rating systems that we think are appropriate, and then we'll not review Broad City, just discuss it. Because, like, there is no review.
I'm going to go with penis adjustments, you know. If it was a really good one, then I will have multiple penis adjustments.
Okay, but
But if it was like a really boring episode, then like not very many.
I would have thought it was like the other way around, because like you're so enthralled with it that you're not paying attention to anything else, and you don't have to adjust your penis. So like it's very few, and then like the other way, it's like, oh my god, I'm looking around the room, I'm noticing itching, I need to adjust my penis all the time.
But wouldn't it be like, I'm so excited by everything that's happening. My penis is doing crazy things right now.
Whoa. Keep that in the Berenstein dimension.
Oh, watch out.
The Berenstein bears and the adjusting of the penis. No, seriously though, that book, when they were organizing their toys, like, I wish I had that page, because I would just like put it up on my wall, because it was so satisfying. So satisfying. But no, okay, well maybe sleep on your adjusting penis theory or rating system, and then if you still like it next week, you can bring back your wild penis.
It's going crazy.
Oh my god. On that note,
until next time,
yeah.
I will be with my kombucha, and we will drink to that.
Okay, perfect.
All right, have a good week.
You too.
Oh, wait. Lauren just got home. She said, is it too late?
No, it's not too late. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Do you think we should set it up the way that I set it up with Vivian? And then you can explain it.
You explain it, and I'll be like, or just, maybe just like, just do Berenstein, an E, or no. Don't practice it with Berenstein. Go like, how, oh my god.
Hey, Lauren, it's Bonnie, and we have Mark here.
Hey.
Hi.
So, we are just talking about this childhood book that we all read. I assume that you read it too. Do you remember the one about those bears and their family with the little sister and the older brother?
Like the Berenstein bears?
Yeah, that's the one. Do you remember how to spell that?
Oh gosh. This is that thing.
You know about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the conspiracy theory.
Okay. There's an A in it, but everyone thinks there's an E.
Yeah.
What do you think? And where have you heard about this?
Just general social media. I'm also on my computer right now, so I'm cheating.
You looked it up right away?
Whoa, that's so cool.
That shouldn't be allowed.
No, but what do you think about the conspiracy of like the only evidence of this, like there's supposedly this change in dimension that happened that went from like, and changed the E to an A, and the only evidence of it is that everyone remembers it as an E?
I don't know. It could be just that we were all children and we just pronounced it that way and assumed that was how it's spelled and didn't actually verify.
Yeah, that's true. And then, but like, it's like so easy to flip flop on it. Of like, I sometimes remember it as like clearly as an E, and then other times I'm like, I don't know.
But everybody always called it Berenstein, right?
Yeah.
So like, how did we come to say that, even if it was an A?
Because they were books before it was TV, right?
It was TV? Yeah. I've only ever seen it in book form.
Yeah, me too. And that's why, like, where would that come from? Like, it's not like your parents would be like, actually, it's Steen.
It's Steen. Can't you read, you stupid kid? Yeah, so this was our big question of the night.
I guess it's just if you pronounce it fast enough.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's what I was saying. True.
We kind of bend words
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, that's fair.
Because,
Yeah.
you could, a progression of people saying Berenstein, or, Berenstain. It's like, Berensten, Berensten, Berenstein, Berenstein. It just comes out Berenstein in the end.
Like, I pronounced, or sorry, we used to say, like, always is, like, always, the way we pronounce it so fast. And when I first tried to spell it, I spelled it O-W-E-S, like, always.
Yeah. Okay, what do you...
Really? I've never done that. Always.
That's what's back in my, like, grade 2 journals.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What do you think
It
about...
took me a while to figure out what I was writing, but then it made sense.
Always.
What do you think about,
Always.
how kids pay attention? They're just, learning to read and stuff, and then they pay attention to how words are spelled and how you pronounce them. Like, wouldn't we reading them as kids, really pay attention to that and, remember it because we were learning to, read and speak?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But
It's probably just
when
all...
you ever write Berenstein Bears?
My favorite book is The Berenstein Bears.
Maybe.
But even now that we know that it's an A, we're still calling it Berenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're perpetuating this falsehood.
But you know what?
Why?
The more I'm reading about it online, this conspiracy, I'm, being brainwashed into the AIN. The government.
Tricky.
Right.
Tricky.
Tricky, yeah.
Anyway, thanks for answering our question.
Yes, thank you, Lauren.
Thanks for calling me.
We value your opinion.
Wow. Great.
Always.
Always.
Yeah, always.
Okay, have a good night. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Yeah.
Rad. We got our third interview in.
Whoa, that was slick. And we're doing this over questionable technology.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Apple.
Yeah, I mean, very dependent Berenstain quality. Oh my god.
I mean, we love Apple, right? Please sponsor us. I want a new computer. And a new phone, please.
Get me all of the Apple products now.
So we'll talk next time.
Okay.
I like our interviews. Maybe we should do more.
Yeah, I think that's always good to get some people to weigh in. It's interactive. I like it.
I can tell you that Matt would love that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Packard would love it. We always have these small telephone conversations. Just
Why don't we call him? You can WhatsApp call him, hey?
I think he's at work right now.
Okay, we'll do it another time.
Or no, he's in where did he go? Taiwan. No, not Taiwan.
You should call him right now.
He's in Taipei.
It would be the right time of the day to call him. It would be morning-ish?
Noonish, yeah.
Noonish, yeah.
Let's save Packard for next time.
What? For next time? Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he seems cool. Let's call him next time.
Yeah, perfect.
This is important. Everyone needs to weigh in on these issues that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just continually ask about Berenstein Bears every single time.
Until we get to the bottom of it, right?
Maybe one day they'll all just flip over and they'll be like, no, it has always been Berenstain Bear. And we're like,
Okay, rad.
Cool.
Until next time, my friend.
Yeah, namaste and noche.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, namaste, and that's it. That's all.
Hola vista, baby.
Boom. Nailed it.
Boom. Okay, bye.
Alright, I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Oh my god, start over.